All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is our Mentoring for Free live advertising call for Thursday, September the 17th. And today we're going to be doing some training on traffic exchanges. It's one of the Group 1 methods that's easy to learn, easy to get started doing, but it takes consistent daily effort, but it's a way to get started real quick to generate traffic to get ebook downloads. So what is a traffic exchange? Well, it's simply kind of like a community or a membership group that you make a promise. You say, I will watch your web pages and you'll look at mine. So what you do is you go to these traffic exchanges and you earn credits by looking at other people's web pages. And then when you earn credits, those credits are used up when other people who are members of the exchange look at your web page. So kind of like a safe list, which is I agree to read your spam if you'll agree to read my spam. Traffic exchange is the same thing. So it's real easy to get started with, and you can get a lot of visitors. So let me show you what they look like real quick here. Here's a typical traffic exchange. This one is called Hit to Hit, and it will display a web page, and then after so many seconds you'll see a deal down here on either bottom or the top where you have to click on a matching symbol. And when you click on that symbol, you've just earned a credit, and then it loads the next page you can look at. So you're looking at other people's pages and they're looking at yours. Now that page, whatever was in the rotation, didn't load, so we'll click on the next symbol again. This one only has a very short timer. It's only 6 seconds. So you have to look at a website for 6 seconds to earn a credit. There's one. 6 seconds is done. So we can click on the matching symbol and load another page. So every time we look at a page for 6 seconds, we're earning a credit here. And before you know it, you've got some credits built up, and now people start seeing your page. It's just that simple. Now, there are many, many traffic exchanges, and all of them look a little bit different, and some of them work very different. One of the most popular traffic exchanges that's been around for a long, long time is Traffic Swarm. Let's take a look at Traffic Swarm. Traffic Swarm, after you're done looking at a page, they have a go link. You click on that and it brings up a list of advertisements. And so 2 things you have to do here. When you list your web page, you also have to write up a little ad for it. And here you can use some skills in like creating headlines and make a very brief text description of what you're going to show people. But it really doesn't matter because people are going to click on these things to earn credits. So it doesn't really matter what it says because people are just going to click on it anyway. But you can help your cause by writing a good headline and a real good brief description that will be embedded in people's subconscious minds. So, it's not a wasted effort to make these little ads. So here you click on an ad and it loads a web page. And this one runs 20 seconds. Okay, 20 seconds. Now another traffic exchange, and this is a very good one. Trafficadbar.com. It's kind of similar to Traffic Swarm, and it's a very high rated exchange right now. It has the same thing. When you put up a web page to be shared, you have to write up a little headline and text thing. They're very short, and you just click on one and it will load the next one. And this is only a 10-second timer. 10-second timer, and you earn credits. Here's another one. This one's called Traffic Swirl, also a very highly rated exchange. In my memory area here, so let me click on Surf and we'll show you what that one looks like. And this one has a 10-second timer as well. Different kind of symbols. These are like little pictures, a little more interesting than the hit-to-hit one. And this timer, I think, is only about 8 seconds. And it's real easy to do. Now, you notice that traffic exchanges have other features. There's more going on than just these web pages you're looking at. Notice up in the top, there's a banner advertisement. You can do banner advertisements. You can also do text ads. There's a text ad you'll see all over the place. Let's look at some of the other exchanges. You'll see here down the bottom, there's a banner ad. So you can also put up banner ads on these things. Traffic Swarm. I don't see any banner ads here. Hit-to-hit, there's a banner ad. And here's a little text ad. So you could put up text ads and banner ads, in addition to having your web pages in the rotation. Now, here's what a lot of people do. They'll surf more than one exchange at a time and have different ones opened up in different tabs. And this is kind of cool because that way you can be earning credits on different sites all at once. So while you're waiting for the timers, you can be clicking and earning credits. As you just go from site to site. And this is what most people do. Now these people, Traffic Swirl, they have a little chat window on the side, and that's kind of nice because you can actually use this to get to know people and to be helpful and build some rapport. And these chat rooms can be very beneficial. It was because one of these chat rooms is where I met the person who sent me Success in 10 Steps almost 8 years ago. It was in a traffic exchange chat room just like this. And but that's another story. Anyway, there's another little web page I want to show you here, a website called traffichoopla.com. Traffic Hoopla. And it's a program that you can use if you promote it. It helps you get referrals and stuff on different traffic exchanges and safe lists. And I haven't really used it much, but what's nice about it, they give you different recommended sites to join. And they research and they track all these different exchanges and stuff, and they rate them by the top performing sites. And it's just not the number of members or the number of visitors, but they're looking at things like click-throughs and, hits and stuff like that. So they have the top 3 traffic exchanges right here. So you want to join all 3 of those because they're good performers. Then you click on Second Join, and that shows you the top 3 safe list mailers. So if you're using safe lists, they recommend using these perform the best according to their stats. And they have different things you can look at. So that's traffichoopla.com. And we'll put a link to that on the recording. But let's show you real quick how to join a traffic exchange. We'll join I Love Hits. And it's usually a simple process like here where they're asking for a username. So I'm going to give it this, Mentor Ken. And then you need your email address. Now, when putting an email address in a traffic exchange, I don't like to use my primary email because traffic exchanges send out a lot of mail. And you don't want your main inbox getting loaded up with Traffic Exchange emails. So I suggest using a separate email address for Traffic Exchanges. That way it makes it easier than just a simple password, and re-enter the password. And we have to agree to the terms of service. If you want to read them, you click on the terms of service link. I've read all these before. I know what they say. They're okay. Register me. And here's the owner, John Olson, on a video, promoting a deal. And you'll see this a lot when you join a new exchange. They'll have a one-time offer or something like that. And if you don't want to look at that, and I recommend you don't, just say no thanks and go to the next step. Wow, here's another one. A second one-time offer. We'll just bypass that. Another little pop-up ad. To verify, you have to have your account verified. Every traffic exchange requires this. And click here to have them resend the verify link to the email address you entered. So let me check my email and see if that came in, and we can get verified here. Yeah, there it is. I love hits. Every traffic exchange you join will send out an email like this where you have to click on a link to verify your account. All right, here it is. Activate your account, click on the link. And this is, it'll open up, it'll pop up a new page, I think. Yep. Yep. And it says log in to your account. And I think we're already logged in, so we could start surfing. Now, some exchanges want you to enter your website right away, the one you're going to promote. This one didn't ask for that. But in every traffic exchange in the members area, there's a place where you can set up the web pages that you want to promote, and you can assign credits and all that stuff. Now, this one here, what are we doing? We're matching the symbol. So it must be this one. Now, somewhere here, there should be a link that will let you go to your account and set up your pages and stuff. Let's see if we can find that easier on one of these other exchanges. Hit to hit, maybe. Yeah. My account. Click on my account, and they have my sites. So here you can see I've set up a website to be shown. And if you want to add a new site, you just click on add new site here. And then you can give it a name so you'll know which it is when they show you that list, and then just put the URL in here for the site you want and just click add, and it's added. That's all you have to do. Now, where do you find the URLs for the site you want to share? Well, of course, you can go to your mentoring for free. Oops, wrong site. Go to your mentoringforfree.com pro back office. And when you first log in, you'll be on the dashboard page. If you scroll down on the dashboard page, you'll see these 4 links here, STS down to ST3. All 4 of these are capture pages for success in 10 steps. So all you do is highlight one of the links and copy it. can either copy with the mouse or hit Control C or whatever, and then go back to the place you want to put the URL in and paste it. And that's all there is to it. I'm going to name this STS and add it. There. Now you can see we've got two of them in there. All right, so let's take a look. You can use these links from your dashboard as is, or if you want to keep track of what you're doing, and we strongly recommend doing this. I'm sure my session is timed out, so I'm going to log back in here to my Mentoring for Free Pro account. Again, when you log in, there's the dashboard. Now, you might want to do some tracking links. So in the report section, it says your ad campaigns. That's where you set up tracking links. Now, to create a new campaign, you can name it. Like, say you want Traffic Exchange 1. And you can put a description in here if you want, because that'll show up here when you see all your ad campaigns. And then you got to pick a doorway site. And again, you want to pick one of these from that list, successintensteps.com or bigmlmlies.com, bigmlmtruths.com, or bigmlmsecrets.com. And whichever one you pick is the one that's going to be associated with that tracker. So let's take successintensteps.com and just click on Create New Ad. And there it is right at the top, Traffic Exchange 1. So what we could do is copy this doorway link right here, the whole thing with the number at the end. Copy that doorway link, and then you can paste it into your traffic exchanges, and then you'll know in your Mentoring for Free system how well the traffic exchanges are doing for you as opposed to other things you're doing to advertise. So it's really good to have to use ad trackers. Okay, so moving on. Looking at your capture pages that Mentoring Free gives you, they give you this one is Success in 10 Steps, or the STS. And you can put this on a traffic exchange, the sign-up forms at the bottom. And then there's ST1, which is this one, bigmlmlies.com. There's ST2, which is this guy, bigmlmtruths.com. And then ST3 is this one, bigmlmsecrets.com. So you can use any one of those 4 capture pages on your traffic exchanges. Now, if you want good results with traffic exchanges, something else we got to talk about here. There's a formula that the owner of I Love Hits, I've known him for about 9 years, John Olson, a formula that John Olson taught me, a secret formula to advertising I want to share with you. And John Olson's secret formula is really simple. It's ACA. ACA. And this formula applies to all kinds of advertising. Whether you're doing billboards on the highway, you're doing a TV or radio commercial, you're putting an ad in a magazine, you're sending out an email, you're putting a classified ad on Facebook groups, or you're writing a blog or creating a video. Advertising, for all advertising, follows this formula, ACA. What's it stand for? Well, the first A stands for attention. First thing that your advertising piece must do is get your viewers' attention. That's critical. if you don't have their attention first, no matter what you say in the ad, doesn't matter. You've got to get their attention. And we know that today, people's attention spans are really, really short. You got to get their attention like in a second or less. The second letter, C, stands for curiosity. After you've got their attention, you've got to make them curious. Your piece has to arouse their curiosity to the level where they're going to want to go to the third A, and that's to take action. And what's the action? It might be picking up the phone and calling a phone number. It might be visiting a website. If you're already on a website, it might be clicking a link or filling out and submitting a form, taking some kind of action. That's what the ACA formula means. You want them. So let's review. You got to get their attention. You've got to arouse their curiosity and enough where they're going to take action. So as you're surfing these traffic exchanges, surf and look at the pages that people put up and see what grabs your attention. Some things will really stand out to you and say, wow, what gets your attention? And make note of that. What gets your attention? What really makes you curious? And it may not be the same for everybody. What gets my attention may be different than what gets yours. But while you're surfing, you can learn by looking at the pages people put up. Now, let's look again at our mentoring for free capture pages and evaluate them as far as the ACA formula. See what we think about it. Okay, the first one, STS, does that get your attention? Well, maybe. I first saw this thing when I was doing traffic exchanges almost 9 years ago. I was doing a lot of training on traffic exchanges, and I was running an affiliate program, and we did all of our training based on traffic exchanges, and I was heavily involved in exchanges. I saw this page thousands of times, over and over and over again. And, I didn't know who either of these guys were. Yeah, I joined my first MLM 41 years ago. That was about the same time this guy, Tom Schreider, did. And back then when I got started, he was still struggling. He hadn't figured it out yet. And I had never met Tom Schreider. I had no clue who he was. So when his picture came up, didn't mean anything to me. I never heard of him. So, one time, out of curiosity, I just scrolled down and said, what's this all about? And to tell you the truth, this didn't really interest me. So, does it pass the ACA test on traffic exchanges? Which, remember, people are doing this kind of surfing. They're going to a site, they're clicking, then they're going to another page, and they're clicking. They're trying to earn credit, so they're clicking like crazy here. They're going here, they're clicking. They're going to another site, they're clicking. They're going over here and they're clicking. You've got a fraction of a second to get their attention. So does this page get their attention? And does it make them, if it does it make them curious enough to want to go all the way down here and submit that form? That's an important question to ask yourself when you're deciding which capture page you use on traffic exchanges. Let's look at ST1. Now this one, what I like about this page is it's personalized. It's got your photo in the corner and your name. So it stands out from this. If everybody uses this, it looks exactly the same no matter whose it is. So if we've got 100 people using traffic exchanges all using this page, people are going to see this page thousands of times and never associate it with any individual. Use this one and they see you and they see your name. Another thing I like about this page is it's got a nice headline. It's short. And the capture form is right up at the top. So if somebody wants to take action, they don't have to go looking for the form. It's right here. Let's take a look at STS or ST2. This one, again, you're branded on it, and that's nice. And it talks about lead generation system that you can use to boom any MLM business. That might get somebody's attention. And the text make them curious. When they're reading text, it has to keep their curiosity going, so they make it all the way down to the capture form, right? And take action. ST3, similar. Got you branded. It's got the #1 business building tool in network marketing. And then it's got some ad copy, and it's good ad copy. Everyone should answer the so what question and keep people curious enough to keep reading all the way down to the bottom. It's a long page, but you'll find the green personalities may actually enjoy this because they like to read. But remember, people are surfing and clicking like crazy. So did they want to take the time to read that? Some alternatives to this are creating your own splash pages. Now, over at Mentoring for Free, in the Pro section, there's an area called Pro Plus, where you can make custom web pages. And you don't want to use this to create custom capture pages, because that does not work right now in the current programming. So we can't use it to create custom capture pages, but you can use this area to store custom splash pages that have no form. All they would have is like a link to go to your capture page. So let's look at some examples of custom splash pages. Here's one I've been using for years that is probably responsible for most of my ebook downloads. This is mentorken.com, and it's a splash page. And it's busy. There's a lot of text and stuff, and obviously it falls into the ACA formula, because I've gotten more downloads from this page than anything else over the past almost 8 years. And I make it easy for people to find links to click on. Everything is a link to my capture page. If you click on this headline, you click on here, you click on my photo, you click on my name, all the way down this thing, there's links everywhere. Anything that you can click on will take you to the capture page. And you always want the capture page to open in a new window. So I take them to this one, because the form's at the top. And I've already pre-sold them on downloading the ebook with this page. So I like to use ST1 because the capture form's right at the top. They're ready to take action when they click on the link. So that's one splash page. Now, mind you, creating a page like this takes a little bit of work and finesse and stuff. And we don't have enough time today to teach you how to create splash pages. We're going to be doing some other video training on that and how to use that MFF Pro section to publish them. But let's take a look at another splash page and see how it fits the ACA formula. Now, this one uses a device, the flashing stop sign. Does that get people's attention? Yeah, usually. Stop being scammed. Does that make you curious enough to read a little further? Is it time you learn how to become 10-foot tall and bulletproof? Click here for my help. So if they're really curious, they're going to click there to take action. ACA. Let's look at another one. Shield yourself against scary economic headlines. That may get some people's attention. I like to use more than one splash page. And just about every traffic exchange allows you to have many pages in the rotation. So you can test different ones, and different ones will attract different people. Let's take a look at another one. What's better, apprentice or student? An apprentice learns from someone doing it today. A student learns from someone who used to do it or never did it. So that one, that's okay. Next one is one of my favorite headlines ever. And I've gotten a lot of results with this on many traffic exchanges. The headline is traffic exchanges don't work. Well, for most people, they're promoting. One thing you're going to see on traffic exchanges, you're going to see a lot of web pages promoting Ponzi schemes. Yeah, money games, Ponzi schemes, affiliate programs. And yeah, traffic exchanges aren't working for those folks. Nothing will work for those folks. And we pray that nothing will, because if you're making a lot of money with a Ponzi scheme, you could end up spending a few years in a small room with Bubba in jail. So traffic exchanges don't work. That really gets people's attention, and they get curious. Learn what does. Everybody knows that doesn't work. So would it be okay if you read my free book and found out what does work? What am I selling? Nothing. And I've got some more text if people want to keep reading, and always putting links so whenever they're ready, they can go right to the capture page and download the book. Now, next I want to show you probably the most brilliant splash page I've ever seen. This is amazing. John Olson, who taught me the ACA formula, created this page, and I just made a copy of it, from memory. Now, you look at that and you say, well, come on. You're going through you're seeing all these fancy pages with, some of them have videos, some of them have loud music playing, audios, and they've got these flash graphics going on and all kinds of colors and activity. And here comes this page. Here comes this page. I got to tell you, this gets people's attention. After all that noise and all that color, here's a simple white page. And any professional graphic designer will tell you that white space is very, very powerful, extremely powerful, because it draws your attention to that just a little bit of stuff that's on the page. Nothing fancy or complex here, just a simple dot. And then there's some arrows pointing to this little dot. I love this. This is a work of genius. It's a work of genius. I'll bet you're curious. I believe people see this page, it gets their attention because it stands out, that white space. And then you read that and they say, well, what's here? Oh, a dot, just a dot. I will guarantee you that 99.9% of the people who see this page, their curiosity is just killing them. Their curiosity is killing them. They gotta click on that dot. So ACA, they're going to take action. They're going to click on the dot. Let's click on this one. See, where's it go? Back to mentorken.com. And I could start this whole presentation over. So that is a powerful, man, I just love that. And this tells us that we don't have to learn a lot of fancy web page design and stuff. We can just put up something real simple with plain text and make a hyperlink. And we have videos in our training that show you that shows you how to make hyperlinks. Making something real simple like this is very, very effective. And you can use your own text or whatever. But I just love this splash page. Okay. Getting back to the exchanges here, I wanted to show you something about banners. You may be curious, well, where can I find some banners to advertise? Oh, and you set up banners and text ads the same way you do your websites. You just go to the place where they say banners in my account, and you can upload or give them a URL to a banner image and then attach one of your pages to that link. So where can you find a good source for some banners to use on traffic exchanges? Well, you go to mfftoolkit.com, and when you scroll down this menu here, at the bottom there's a site index, and this is where you find stuff on this website, mfftoolkit.com. When I went here earlier today, I remembered, oh, look at that, the 35 biggest mistakes everyone in MLM is making and how to avoid them. You know, how many people have heard that book title on when people were introducing Michael on calls and like, why, I can't find that book. Where is it? Here it is. Here it is. You click on that link and it'll take you to a PDF link where you can actually download that book. So where do you think you would find banners? How about clicking on banners? And ta-da, here comes the banners. Here. Got to forgive my computer, folks. It's working overtime here. But here are the banners. We have some banners that you can use, and they're just the right size for traffic exchanges. If you want to use one, you simply right-click on it, and you want to copy the image URL. Copy the image URL. So when you put that into the traffic exchange form, it'll copy that URL that leads to this banner, and then all you have to do is put in a link for either your capture page or your custom splash page or whatever you want that banner to lead people to. And it's just that simple. So now that just about concludes our live video presentation. And again, this will be recorded and you'll be able to listen to it again on our mffaudios.com website. We'll have a link to this video and you'll be able to watch it and all that good stuff. So it's the first time I'm checking the chat window. Nobody had anything to say in the chat, so I'll say something. Hi. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do now, and this is on a delay, so I'm going to close out this presentation and get back on the live conference call on the telephone. So thank you for watching. Hope you got something in exchange for the investment of your time here. And we'll see you on the next training. And I'll be back to the live call in a few seconds.